This is the Huawei's best, the P30 Pro. I've already made a detailed camera comparison with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, but in this video, I want to help you decide which phone is best for you by comparing the key features and mentioning all the pros and cons of each device. Just before we start, I'll try to make this video as short as possible, and if you have any questions about either phone, don't hesitate to use the comment section down below and subscribe to the channel while you're there. Also, check out detailed reviews of both the P30 Pro and the S10 Plus, and you'll find all the links down below the video. Both phones are very similar in terms of design, as both of them use metal frame and glass on the front and rear. As you may expect from any flagship, the build quality is excellent. In the hand, both devices feel great, I have no complaints. One of the key differences, the P30 Pro is noticeably heavier because it sports a bigger 4200 mAh battery that outlasts S10 Plus's power bank by a long time. In short, the P30 Pro is easily a 2-day battery phone, whereas the S10 Plus is a 1-day battery handset. Well, if you try to squeeze every minute out of each battery cell, you'll get about 8 hours of SOT on the S10 Plus and up to 15 hours of SOT on the Huawei P30 Pro. Keep in mind that these are my record screen on times, meaning that the daily average times are about 5 hours on the S10 Plus and about 8 or 9 hours on the Huawei P30 Pro. Huawei's phone can also be recharged much faster, and both devices have wireless and reverse wireless charging features. The display on the S10 Plus is significantly better, as it is simply the best panel on any phone at the moment. The P30 Pro screen is really good too, but the sunlight legibility could be a little bit better. Both devices have powerful camera setups with wide angle, telephoto, and zoom lens. Both camera setups have plenty of megapixels to play with, but the highlight of the P30 Pro system is the periscope zoom lens. On the front, the S10 Plus uses a dual camera system, whereas the P30 Pro has more megapixels to play with. More on image quality in just a bit. Both phones are water and dust resistant thanks to IP68 certification. Also, both have in-display fingerprint scanners and face unlock feature. Both have expandable storage, but the P30 Pro uses a proprietary nano memory card standard. It's worth mentioning that neither phone has LED notification light. The P30 Pro still has an IR blaster, whereas the S10 Plus lacks this feature. The S10 Plus has a few advantages over the Huawei's offering because it still has the headphone jack, and its dual stereo speaker system is slightly better than the P30 Pro's single bottom firing loudspeaker. On the other hand, Huawei did a really good job with the sound quality too. Here are a few audio samples. The Galaxy S10 Plus has a more powerful chipset, and we have more RAM and storage options, but in practice, both devices are excellent when it comes to gaming and the overall performance. The user interface, or proprietary skin that is laid out on top of Android, is always a matter of personal preference. If you ask me, I like both the EMUI and the One UI because there are plenty of features and customization options, and most importantly, both the P30 Pro and the S10 Plus are just wicked fast and smooth no matter what you do with these phones. If you ask me which user interface I prefer, I would probably pick the One UI on the Galaxy S10 Plus, as it has simply become one of my favorite user interfaces. On the other hand, I like the EMUI too because of its feature set and the overall performance. When it comes to the image quality using the main camera, it all depends on the shot and your personal preference. In some pictures, the Galaxy S10 Plus tends to capture more detail, there is more sharpness, and the images have warmer colors. On the other hand, some pictures taken with the P30 Pro look sharper and more detailed, but the colors are a bit colder. To be honest, you can't go wrong with either phone, as both cameras are one of the best in the business. Some shots may look a little bit better on the P30 Pro and some on the Galaxy S10 Plus. Tell me in the comment section which phone you prefer. Obviously, the P30 Pro kills the Galaxy S10 Plus when it comes to zoom. The Huawei phone lets you take high quality pictures if you use up to 10 times hybrid zoom. Most importantly, you can go up to 50 times digital zoom and the results are pretty good for a mobile device. The S10 Plus maxes out at 10 times digital zoom. The P30 Pro is better in low light with all camera lenses. No matter if you use the main sensor or zoom in, the pictures look sharper, there is more detail and less noise. On the other hand, some night shots taken with a wide-angle camera may look a little bit better on the Galaxy S10 Plus, although this is not always the case. Further, the S10 Plus simply does not have a dedicated night mode to compete against the P30 Pro that can take one of the best-looking shots on a smartphone. Some selfies look better on the P30 Pro, at least this is what I prefer. The pictures are sharper and I like the skin tones a bit more. On the other hand, selfie images on the Galaxy S10 Plus look really good too, so you can rest assured that you'll be able to get a nice looking Instagram picture. Selfie portraits look better on the S10 Plus thanks to a dedicated depth sensor. Also, I found them to look a little bit sharper and better looking overall. If you take portrait pictures in artificial lighting with the main camera, both phones produce pretty nice looking images and it's hard to tell the winner. Night selfie image quality really depends on the shot. During this camera shootout, I managed to get better looking selfies on the Galaxy S10 Plus, but the P30 Pro takes comparable or sometimes even better looking images. Night selfie portraits are sharper on the S10 Plus, but there is more noise. The P30 Pro's front-facing camera produces images with less noise, but pictures are noticeably softer. Overall, I would pick the Galaxy S10 Plus for night selfie portraits. When it comes to 4K video, the P30 Pro is probably the best phone Huawei has ever made. The footage is very smooth, stable, sharp, and detailed. However, I found the video from the Galaxy S10 Plus to be better looking overall. Also, the S10 Plus assures smoother transition between all three cameras during video recording. Selfie video quality is much better on the Galaxy S10 Plus because it can record the video in 4K resolution. You simply can't beat this amount of sharpness and detail. Last but not least, the sound recording quality is significantly better on the Galaxy S10 Plus.
Pro. So, this is handheld video. I'm standing here in the shade. Today's lighting conditions are great, and I'm comparing the quality of video with the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, Huawei P30, Huawei P20 Pro.
This is a video test using the front-facing camera of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus. So this is handheld video. I'm standing here in the shade, so that's a little bit different test than the previous one when I was recording a video in direct sunlight. So yeah. If you want to learn more about image quality, check out my 18-minute detailed camera comparison video and you'll find all the links down below. Both the Galaxy S10 Plus and the P30 Pro are excellent in the connectivity department. I've never had any issues with signal reception, call quality, or GPS. These phones also have all the sensors you would ever need on a smartphone. All in all, both the Huawei P30 Pro and the Galaxy S10 Plus are one of the best flagship phones you can buy at the moment, and you can't go wrong with either of them as they offer one of the most complete packages on the market. I would pick the P30 Pro for a more powerful camera setup that excels in low light and it offers incredible zoom capabilities we've never seen on a smartphone. The P30 Pro also offers significantly better battery life and faster charging speeds. On the other hand, I would pick the Galaxy S10 Plus for a better display, less versatile but still excellent camera setup, better video recording, better loudspeakers, and a headphone jack. Did I miss anything? Tell me in the comment section which phone would you choose and why. Also, make sure to stay tuned to the tech line for more videos. Just before I say bye, I wanted to show you guys a few cases made by Rhinoshield. They are not sponsoring this video, but they were kind enough to send me a few cases that I fell in love immediately. If you don't want to add any bulk to your phone, the bumper case is your best choice. However, my favorite is the solid suitcase that has a minimal design, but it protects my Galaxy S10 Plus from all angles. In fact, this case assures 11 feet impact protection and it has MIL 810 STD military grade certification. Last but not least, all the cutouts are precise and the case fits the phone nice and snug. If you are interested in picking a case for your device, you'll find all the links down below the video. As always, it was Linus, thank you for watching and see you soon.